Hello all. It's me, Pearl. And it's time for Lenny's and my guinea pig dinner time chat.
Since we've been talking about mental health for the past couple weeks, Pearl and I thought this week we would talk about how the foods we consume can affect our mental health.
So our brains, no matter if you are an exciting animal, such as us guinea pigs, or if you are a human, our brains are basically constantly working because it is our brain that controls every single part of our body. Therefore, if our minds are not well, then the rest of us can become ill in some way too.
Good point, Pearl. Yes, indeed. Our brains are the main power source for more than just our thoughts. Our brains control our senses, our movements, and even our heartbeats and breathing. Thus, we must supply our brains with the best fuel in order to receive the best functionality. Now when I say fuel, I mean food and not gas from the gas station. Everything an animal or human eats will indeed affect their brain. The structure of one's mind, as well as the function, are directly affected by what one feeds their brain. Also, did you ever notice how your mood changes when you are eating healthier? Did you ever cheat on your diet and find yourself in a depressed mood or another negative mood state?
True, Lenny. Some people think they become depressed after cheating on their diet because they let themselves down, and that may not help. But actually, one's mood may become depressed after cheating on a diet because of what they ate. This is why everyone, no matter how old or what species, everyone should be feeding their brains a ton of vitamins and minerals. Of course, if you want the best body and mind, there is no magical way to just poof get it. And that's why we all must work at it to ensure our bodies and brains receive proper care.
Mama makes sure we receive our vitamins each morning. Though some of us don't always eat at all, she continues to offer us it in hopes we eat enough. Animals can especially experience many different types of troubles from eating too much sugar, but humans and animals who consume too much sugar may be damaging their brain because it's actually really bad for the brain.
It's been proven that there is indeed a connection between an impaired brain function and one's diet consisting of high refined sugars. Individuals with mood disorders, such as depression, can experience worse symptoms, and even if you didn't already have a disorder, consuming such a diet can still create said negative moods. Did you know that for many years humans were silly because they didn't really consider the connection between foods and moods? It's unbelievable that they wouldn't have considered this factor because, in our opinion, it should have been an easy connection to spot. Like for decades, people have talked about how eating turkey can make you sleepy at Thanksgiving, and hello. If turkey can make you sleepy, then it should be obvious that other foods can have a positive or negative effect on your moods depending on what the food specifically is.
No fear, because Nutritional Psychiatry is discovering many things regarding the relationship amongst one's behavior, diet, and how they feel. So like your inner digestive system obviously helps you digest your food, but it also aids with directing your emotions. And just as you would if you were lost in the woods, you're going to want to be directed to the right path, right? It's just very important to consider what you are eating when you are thinking about your mental health, because everything is connected.
Did you know studies have been done to examine traditional diets? It's been reported that people who eat traditional diets are much less likely to develop certain mental illnesses, such as depression. We as guinea pigs eat very healthy, and in fact, guinea pigs were built to only be able to eat healthy because we are vegetarians. And even though many people have debated this, the proper vegetarian diet is actually healthier.
Yes, in fact, scientists have reported that when examining different traditional diets, they discovered that most traditional diets consist of higher amounts of fruits and veggies, and unprocessed grains, as well as seafood and fish. And these diets tend to be very low in dairy and meats. Now some people consider themselves vegetarians, even though they eat fish, and fish is actually supposed to be good for humans, but in our opinion, eating fish is not vegetarian.
Yeah, Lenny is right. Vegetarian doesn't include fish. If you are vegetarian, you can eat dairy because when from a good farm, they don't hurt the animals to get the dairy. But if you are vegan, you eat no meat, fish, or dairy. Of course, if you are a guinea pig, you're really more vegan than vegetarian because we technically cannot eat even small amounts of dairy. We're actually lactose intolerant. Therefore,
our bodies cannot tolerate dairy products, and we really should never ever eat any dairy products.
Well said, Lenny. So anyway, if you don't believe us about how your diet plays a major role in how you will feel emotionally, physically, and mentally, then we suggest you find out for yourself by paying closer attention to how you personally feel when eating specific foods. You can even keep a log to help you figure it out.
Mama is always so inspired by how us guineas are always in a good mood. You know the reason. We guinea pigs are always so happy-go-lucky though is because we eat healthy. Now some guinea pigs are not as fortunate as Pearl and I, so they may be miserable because they are not provided with such nutritional meals. Every piggy, every animal, every human, everyone deserves to be able to eat healthy. We are very glad we are guinea pigs because we really don't have much to worry about on a daily basis.
You got that right, Lenny. All we need to worry about is being ready to eat when our mama brings us our fresh food and treats.
Yeah, very grateful. Did you ever hear of Oxbow's recovery food? Also known as critical care by Oxbow? Well, Mama had plenty of little ones who had to be on it. And the last time she had to serve it was when our beloved dwarf Hammy Lucy was here last year. Lucy lost her teeth due to old age, but was able to live a very productive life for many months thanks to all the nutritional value of her recovery food, which also kept her in great spirits. And so Mama always thinks of that situation when thinking about how nutrition plays a major role in how one feels.
Yeah, I know that I've always been a bouncy guinea, but since coming here, I've been able to eat a much better diet as I am provided with much better food choices, which has given me like a super duper off the charts level of optimism and a sunshiny, upbeat personality. If you have guinea pigs, what foods do you include in their daily diet? By the way, when we say diet, we just mean like what you are eating and definitely not saying diet as in less food or anything. In fact, we guinea pigs would definitely never ever suggest eating less because we love food too much. Lenny and I love our veggies. We love fruits too, but veggies is always what we prefer. And it's good because vegetables are actually much healthier than fruits since they don't have the sugars fruits do. But of course, both fruits and vegetables are very important. So in the morning, all of us little ones receive carrots for breakfast, but small portions, not a feast, though sometimes Mama will cut us up a tad bit extra. At dinner time, we all receive different things, but for us guinea girls, we always receive bell peppers and cucumbers as a definite, Then most times we'll also have celery and or kale, and only on occasion Mama will throw in a little banana, strawberry, or orange. In the summertime, we'll occasionally get watermelon too, and also tomatoes become a bit more regular in the summer.
Oops, we're out of time for now.
Chat with Lenny and Pearl again next week. We should be back to our usual 9 in the morning times next week. Thank you for joining us.